I don't know why, but Mr. Beast weirds me out. Just, I don't know anything about him, so I'm not gonna like, I don't have an actual legitimate reason to have a weird feeling about him, but just the information I know about him that floats in the ether weirds me out, but that's all. I don't actually know anything about him.
Finally, I can get intimate with Mr. Beast by shoving a Beast Burger or Carl's Deluxe.
Like his tweet about, oh hey guys, can you, his one tweet about like, hey guys, can you fix my stuff for me if you see it? If you see my stuff in the grocery store, can you like fix it and make it look nicer, please? Is like, bro, that's just, I just think that's funny, but I don't know. I think that's corny. I don't know. That's a really corny thing to ask. Yeah, the chocolate on the shelf, like, that's really funny to me. I don't know. I feel like you deserve to be roasted if you tweet that. I'm sorry.
Menu, I would assume it's...
I opened up the world's first free restaurant. And if that wasn't enough, I also paid people to eat at my restaurant. Put it on up. Yeah.
AKA, I spent money to advertise my restaurant. Yeah, I'm doing such a favor to people. I paid for them to eat at my restaurant. And I paid for my restaurant. I'm such a fucking hero. I paid money so someone would build the fucking building for me. And I hired employees that I paid to do work. And I paid people to advertise my product. I paid them. I think I might be crazy because I might be crazy, but I'm just so selfless, okay? I just paid people to do things for me. I'm fucking pogging right now. Holy shit, I'm pogging. But he didn't pay anything for advertisement. He just opened up a franchise on his own coin. Well, this video, that's the thing, right? I'm not going to shit on Mr. Beast, okay? I'm not going to shit on Mr. Beast, but I'm going to shit on Mr. Beast, okay? Sorry. Let me just shit on Mr. Beast. When he does good things, okay? And I will put them in quotations, but not because they're not like good things. But Mr. Beast does good things for clout, for internet clout. And then he monetizes the internet clout. That seems to be, from my understanding, his brand of content. His content is he does nice things for people and then he makes money from doing that, you know? So that's his strategy. He does nice things and then he gets paid for it. It's a pretty nice way to live, obviously. You do nice things for people and you get paid. Sounds like a good way to live, you know? But his thing is just like, he's not in my mind. Like, I don't see him as like doing anything particularly noble. He's not making any self-sacrifices whatsoever. He's not self-sacrificing. He's not putting himself, he's doing great, you know? He's doing wonderful for himself. I just don't see him as like I don't know, it's fine, you know? I mean, it's okay. I'd rather people do that than do like bad things for quote, you know? I'm not a hater. I'm not hating. He just wins no points with me is the thing. Like, he doesn't go, nothing he does makes him go into my like good category, you know? Like it's like, what's a good example? Okay. Let's say that you do a charity stream. I'm going to take shots at nobody in particular. I'm not going to name names, okay? But let's say you do a charity stream and you do a big advertisement. Hey guys, big charity stream, 100% of donations and subscriber income for this day will be going to this charity to help transgender people, okay? Let's say I do that tomorrow or like next week. I host a big charity stream, and I promote it on my Twitter. Aoife B, big charity stream. Come raise money so I can give it all to trans people. You know what happens? You know what happens when I do that, right? Instead of getting 75 average viewers for a stream, I get maybe 200 average viewers or something for that stream. Let's just pretend. Let's make up numbers. 200. Let's say maybe 500, okay? Let's say I get all my friends in on it. And all my friends who are also big creators are like, whoa, go watch Aoife's big charity stream. It's going to be so good. And then I get 500 viewers for that one stream. Well, you know what happens the next time I turn my stream on? I don't get 75 viewers. I get 90. I get 95. I get 100 because some of those 500 people, the average viewers before, some of them stay. So I get benefit. I do it for myself. We found this out a long time ago. We discovered this. I took classes in business school about this. I went to business school. I took classes. Philanthropy is outdated. We have grown past it. Philanthropy is a meaningless gesture. Pay your fucking taxes. Pay your goddamn taxes. Okay? And get some good fucking social programs going. And pay your goddamn taxes. That is more helpful to society than your fucking philanthropy. Okay? But unfortunately, paying your taxes quietly doesn't really do anything great for you in terms of your clout. It doesn't build you clout to pay your taxes. Okay? Have I paid my taxes this year? No, I'm going to pay them as soon as I move. I need to get an accountant to help me with those. I really should have watched the philosophy tube video. This was literally it. Yeah, but it's... Oh, okay. Well, that's a good take then. Just pay your... But, like, you don't get any benefit from paying your taxes. You don't get any benefit. Like, people only do these charity events. Not only. But people do these charity events, and they do these, like, these nice things for other people. But it's self-serving. And if they really wanted to make a difference, this is not what they would do. But what they want to do is they want to feel good about themselves while they rake in money, which is the truth, right? You don't want to rake in money and feel bad. You want to rake in money and feel good. That's what you want to do. You want to feel good while you make a lot of money. You know? I get it, okay? I don't even make that much money, but I make okay money now. I don't want to feel bad making my own money. I want to feel good about the money I make. I want to feel like I'm doing something positive with the money I make. You know? I want to feel like I'm helpful to people. I get it. But you're not really doing anything, okay? You're not doing shit with your philanthropy. Okay? You know what you told me about philanthropy? I'm aware of MSW. Let me check what the acronym stands for. You're really sorry. I am wrong. I am very... The abbreviation MSF stands for male seeking female. Interesting. Curious. Okay. I believe you are wrong. Okay. I'm sorry, but I went to business school. Okay. I know better. I'm sorry, but I believe you are wrong. Okay. So. Destroyed. Medicine Fran Fraternity. What is MSF? Medicine San Fraternity. It's the International Independent Medical Humanitarian Organization. Yeah, I'm not... If you think philanthropy is fucking humanitarian organizations and stuff and no charity bad, that's not true. Charity is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with non-profit. Non-profits are excellent. What I'm talking about is corporate social responsibility. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm talking about corporate social responsibility. Okay, which is not philanthropy. Philanthropy is outdated. It is literally outdated. Okay, it's in the past. We're past it. Nobody gives a shit if you fucking burn down a forest and poison fucking rivers to make your fucking pants if you give some money to charity at the end of the year. That's not what we care about. That's not what we ought to care about. We shouldn't care about you burning forests down, displacing people, having horrible working environments, and poisoning water, and then at the same time that you do that, oh, you donate to charity and you do nice things for people. You should be a prime example. Philanthropy is not nonprofits. Nonprofits are not philanthropy. Are you crazy? Do you even know what philanthropy is? What? Are you crazy? Philanthropy is just people making big donations. That's what people use philanthropy. That's the common meaning. It's big charity donations. Or like what Mr. Beast does, like paying for 1,000 people to like get a medical operation. That's philanthropy. That's not a fucking entire non-profit humanitarian organization. That's like, I don't know, fucking, who's the big streamer? Hassan doing a charity stream and donating 200K to a charity. That's philanthropy. Doing a big charity stream and donating 200K to a charity. That's philanthropy. A non-profit is not that's not what philanthropy means. What corporations and profit-seeking businesses are expected to do now is not philanthropy. What a profit-seeking organization is expected to do now, the evolution has turned into this is what I learned in school, is it's called corporate social responsibility. That's the evolution. That's where we are now. What a corporation's job to do is not to fuck up the environment and then make a big donation to charity at the end of the year. What your job is to not fuck the environment up. It's to pay your workers. It's to pay your taxes. You're not talking about a corporation? Well, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry then. I don't know if you got lost in the conversation, but you're talking about, for some reason, non-profits. I don't remember Mr. Beast Burger being a fucking non-profit. I'm sorry. I thought I could be wrong, okay? I could be wrong, so my bad. Anyway. I don't know if you didn't know what fucking... I don't know if you didn't know what philanthropy meant, okay? I don't know if you just didn't know what that word meant. Hello, readers. Sorry, I'm yelling at a chatter right now. You caught me in the middle of yelling at a chatter. Well, it seems like you don't, because you referred to a fucking non-profit organization as being philanthropy. So it obviously seems like you don't know what it means. Sorry. I'm just yelling. You caught me in a bad time yelling at a chatter. I'm sorry. I'm gonna drink more wine and relax. Anyway. I'm gaslighting. I abuse you all the time. I don't, okay? We can go down the rabbit hole another day when I'm not drinking wine and stuff. No, it is not. You're so wrong. You are literally so wrong. We can literally philanthropy. We can go down the rabbit hole another day when I haven't drank a bunch of wine. Okay? Philanthropy in business, okay, does not refer to being a charity or being an organization, a humanitarian organization, or being a non-profit fucking thing that is designed to help people. That is not what philanthropy means. Philanthropy is literally used in business. The meaning of it is giving a big fucking chunk of money. Basically, no, don't time them out. What are you doing? I'm yelling at them. I'll time them out if I want to. They're annoying you. They're annoying me, but I'll time them out if I want to. Okay? I'll yell at them all I want. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's going loud. You want to hear me yell at them? Philanthropy, a fucking entire organization created to help people and be a good fucking corporation for other people is not mutually exclusive with corporate social responsibility. It sounds like they're doing a great job of it, but that's not what philanthropy is. Philanthropy is literally just giving as a business, giving your money just taking your money and giving it somewhere else. And we don't expect of big businesses that all they do is give money away at the end of the year to charity. We don't expect that of them. We don't want a business that spends 364 days of the year destroying the environment And then on the 365th day, they give a bunch of money to wildlife preservation. That is what philanthropy is. That is literally what philanthropy is. You spend the entire year being a shit fucking corporation, destroying the world, exploiting every worker you have for their fucking every fucking penny they have, fucking cutting all your costs as low as you possibly can, making everything fucking, making your workplaces unsafe, your product cheap as fuck, as much as you can, poisoning as many people as you fucking can, destroying the environment in every way you can, and then at the end of the year, you make a big donation to charity to keep people thinking that you're okay. That is literally what philanthropy is. That is what philanthropy is. That is what philanthropy was for years. That is what philanthropy was. And we as a society have decided that's not okay. It's not okay to do nice things at the end if you have a shitty process. So now we've evolved. Now we have what we call corporate social responsibility, which is your responsibility as a business, as a profit-seeking business, which is to actually be a good business the whole process throughout, the whole way throughout. You want to be good the whole process. You want to be good. That's the goal, okay? You want to be good? You want to reduce your you want to reduce your what is it? Your carbon footprint, okay? You want to not poison people. You want to pay your workers a good price. You want to not good price, a good wage, okay? You want to do these things. And obviously donating to charity is a good thing. I'm not saying it's not a good thing. I'm not saying charities shouldn't exist. I'm just saying it's not enough to just do charity if you're being a shit person the entire time. Anyway. Let's go find this fucking video. Okay, I'm so fucking angry. I'm not actually angry right now. I'm sorry. I got one guide. I got one guide in chat, or one girl, or whatever. I don't know, actually. I don't have pronouns, I'm sorry. I got one person in chat. So when a corporation does one big donation at the end of the year, you know it's for tax reasons. A lot of corporations do incorporate these things into their general model. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk more. A good example is, I know a company, I actually fucking ordered from DoorDash. I got fucking food from them today, okay? I got fucking Tim Hortons, okay? Fucking Tim Hortons. You know what Tim Hortons does every year? Every year, Tim Hortons has a kids camp. Kids go play sports or something like that. I forget exactly what it is, but they host every single year a kids sport camp, and they make a donation and they host a big camp for kids to go and kids that can't afford to go away for their camp. You know, not every kid can afford that. So they host a sports camp thing, like a little they get the boarding, they help underprivileged people to go and have their little sports camp. That's excellent, okay? But at the same time that Tim Hortons does that camp, simultaneously they are paying their coffee workers pennies, okay? And they're probably using fucking child labor across the world, okay? This fun sports camp for underprivileged kids is great, but we could do without this part over here. You know? We could do without the whole literally fucking over people constantly. This is philanthropy. This sports camp is philanthropy. All this shit of human rights violations and underpaying workers and destroying the environment, all that stuff, this is corporate social responsibility. You have a responsibility as a human being, as a person, to not litter, to not fucking set fire to things, to not trash the place. This is your responsibility as a person, and as a big fucking corporation, your responsibility is don't destroy the environment. don't fucking hire death squads to kill people in foreign countries. Don't, like, this is your responsibility as a corporation. So Mr. Beast gets no points from me for his philanthropy. He gets the philanthropy he gets no points for it, because I don't know if it's not a thing for me. I would rather you do no philanthropy and you just have a healthy, like, ethical process the whole way through with no philanthropy than a unethical process with some philanthropy at the end. You know, that's what I would prefer the world to be, is an ethical process and no need for philanthropy, or no philanthropy even, instead of an unethical process with philanthropy. So that's all I'm saying. Philanthropy gets no real points for me. If you have an ethical process and philanthropy, excellent. That's incredible. I love you. I love good businesses. I love good places. I love companies that exist to make the world a better place. I don't know if I've ever known a person who saw a company that was making the world a better place and said, I hate that company. I love it. I love it, okay? Yeah, and it's, like you say, it's way more stable. It's not to the whim of an egotist. I love that saying. I love that. That's perfect. Wonderful. Let's say Mr. Beast tomorrow decides, you know what? I'm retiring from YouTube. And I'm gonna just retire from YouTube, and I'm just gonna exist off of my, like, Mr. Beast stuff or whatever. You know? Like, goodbye philanthropy. It's gone. The philanthropy bubble that we had here, it's gone. And all the unethical process stuff is still here. It's still here. It's not going away. It's not going away. Okay, anyway.
Brain, so
Sorry. What? Hold on. Let me just take a second here. I'm a nice girl. Thanks for telling me I'm a nice girl. Thank you for telling me that I'm nice. I really appreciate you prefacing it. All you have to do is show me one example of a philanthropy. You don't understand what philanthropy is for-profit organizations. You don't understand what philanthropy is for-profit organizations. You don't get it. You don't want me making you look like a fool. You're only making yourself look like a fool. I'm sorry. I can't argue with you anymore. You don't understand what philanthropy is. I can't argue. I can't do it. I can't spend more time on this. I can't do it. You were dumb about medical stuff earlier, which bothered me. You're dumb about this as well. I need to stop getting one chattered. I need to stop getting one guide. I need to stop getting one guide. You time them out because they're distracting me, but I can time them out myself if I want, honestly. I'll do it if I want to. No, don't tell them to drop it. They can be dumb if they want, and if they say something that's particularly annoyingly dumb. Those that debate don't. What does that mean? I'm sorry. What does that mean? I'm gonna keep arguing with the one chatter. I can't. What does that even mean? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't get it. I'm so lost. Those that debate don't. I am very intelligent, by the way. I gotta tweet that. Maybe. I don't want to make you look like a fool. I don't want to make you look like a fool by arguing with you. You're trying to conflate a philanthropic institute, which is this word you've made up in your fucking brain, basically. You're trying to conflate philanthropic institute with humanitarian organizations, charities, just generally fucking ethical companies that are designed to help the fucking world, whereas philanthropy is referring to the donation of money or the paying of big corporations or big fucking CEOs or whatever, the donation of money or paying for charity events or hosting fucking camps for people. This is what philanthropy means. okay? I gave an example. I can tell you were watching because you waited till the second that your timeout ended. I can tell you were watching the whole time because you waited till the second your timeout was ended to send your fucking paragraph, okay? I described a perfect example of Tim Hortons, a company that hosts a camp for people, disadvantaged youths. They host a camp every year. This is philanthropy. That's what they're doing, is philanthropy. This is what philanthropy means. People donating a bunch of money or hosting a fucking camp or whatever the fuck they want to do for their tax write-offs. This is philanthropy, okay? What you're describing are non-profit organizations designed to fucking better the world. Those are great, but you're trying to conflate a non-profit designed to help the fucking planet with the very specific mission statement and goal of everything to do positive things in the world to help people. You're trying to call that philanthropy as if that is philanthropy. That is not what people mean with philanthropy. MSF is, now from what I understand, this is a pretty good now I don't know all the details. This seems like a pretty ethical corporation. It's doing a great job with what they seem to be doing. They have a cool mission statement, okay? I don't know who the fuck your random company is. No, okay? What I'm telling you is philanthropy is not a fucking company designed to do a good thing. That is not what philanthropy means. You're so lost in the conversation. You're so lost right now. Philanthropy, you don't understand what the word means, okay? I don't know how many times I've repeated myself. No idea how many times I've repeated myself. I can't explain to you in any simpler terms why you're wrong, okay? I can't explain to you in any simpler terms. I'm doing my best. You're trying to conflate this fucking philanthropic org. You're trying to conflate this idea, philanthropic org, with philanthropy as it is used. You're trying to conflate these two things. You don't know what you're talking about. I can't make it any simpler. I cannot make it simpler for you, okay? I'm running in circles because you can't get on the fucking ride, so I keep having to loop around to try to pick you up at the fucking bottom of the fucking circle. I'm trying to pick you up on the fucking bottom of the ride, and every time I try to circle back to make things simple for you, you can't get on you can't get onto level 1 of the conversation, so you're just stuck at level 1 of the conversation. No matter how many times I explain to you that you're wrong, no matter how many times, it doesn't nothing sinks in, nothing goes into your brain. You have I have idea of this. I do have an idea of the subject matter. I have a much better idea than you clearly do. You don't understand what you're talking about. And you keep trying to how do you keep looping on this? You loop on this every time. You keep thinking that I don't know what you think I'm saying. That charity is bad? Is that what you think I'm saying? Charity bad? Giving money away bad? Doing nice things equals bad? I'm like a child you've lost your mind anyway. Wait, hold on a second. Sorry. Let me just make it a perma. Sorry, let me just make it a perma ban. Sorry. Let me just get the fuck out of here. I love that. That was fun. I love having arguments like that. That was fun. One guy chatter. I haven't had those before, but that was actually pretty fun. Those are probably more common occurrences once you get over a certain size, but that was actually fun. I enjoyed myself. I got really excited. I got really, gassed up. They were being baity the whole stream. Yeah, I feel like they had a bad take earlier. I timed them out after, in the first conversation I remember them ever having on the stream. But, yeah, I don't know how many times I have to say it. A charity is not philanthropy. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I feel like people understand. I don't know. I don't know where they're getting lost on the conversation, unless they just want to I don't know. Pushing to have two concepts treated as unified when they don't have to be is weird. Yeah, I agree. I've never been that was so fun. Oh, I also want to say I really liked. I'm sorry. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna whip. I'm not gonna whip. I'm sorry. I can't whip. I can't give them more attention. I have to stop whipping. I'm gonna stop one more time. Okay. I have to stop one more time. Okay, I just want to loop on one thing. I like that I gave a really good example while they sat there waiting to send their paragraph, and then they just pretended I never explained. they just said, "Give me an example." After I know they saw me give an example, they just sat there, they just sat there waiting to send their message without listening to a word that was being said. Apparently.
I guess they just don't have an eye for logos.
Junior.
He's time like cooking up their anime villain monologue. Great. I yelled at you for timing. Yeah, I did yell at you for timing them out. But that was because I wanted to be the one to do it. That's literally it. I wanted to be the one. So I got mad because I wanted to do it.